Good morning. Good morning. Coach Burt, 557. Wishing you a great morning this morning. Tuesday, January, 4th? January 4th, guys. It's already here for all the hoopla, all the end of year push, all of the excitement. Right, Brad? Good morning, Michael Schaefer. For all of the, good morning, Tom Love. For all of the belief that a new year can change a person's life, what really changes a person's life is a long obedience in the same direction. A long push in the same direction. So, good morning, John Hart, Chris. Good morning to you guys. So, I was thinking yesterday, I was in a meeting about YouTube because we're making some moves on YouTube, and obviously a lot of this information goes to YouTube. And if you're just now tuning in, I'm Coach Michael Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. I believe a good coach can change a lot of things for you. And one of the things a coach does is really help with what we're going to talk about today, which is how do you get it back once you've lost it? How do you get it back once you've lost it? I'm sure everybody on this morning live, Kathy, at some point in her life, no matter how much you love what you do, at some point in every person's life, they go through stages. Passion, excitement, Jeff. I'm energetic, I'm excited. Roosh, I got an energy. Right? Then what you do kind of feels like a duty, right? It feels like I got to do it for some reason or another. Typically, when it comes to business, you're doing it because you got to do it for the money. Then it can become a burden to you. And the burden is like, oh my gosh, man, I hate doing this. It's such a burden. I'm obligated to do it. There's really no commitment, no passion, no heart, no energy, right? And then you come back home to commitment. And I was thinking this morning in the gym because it was my first day back after a few days. And I was like, man, I woke up this morning, I'm like, I don't want to go do this. It's freezing cold, right? It's 24 degrees. It's going to be hard. It's a new year. They're going to feel like they got to push me. I'm like, dang, like who wants to do this, right? Nobody wants to do it. And about 35 or 40 minutes into it, I'm like, you know what? I know why I'm doing this. Because this helps me protect my confidence. This helps me start my day off right. This helps me push to another level. This helps me remember who I am. Thomas C. Davidson, Amber Walsh. This is why I'm a little badass. Okay? And now I'm telling you this because Steve Brock, we all go through these cycles, man. I have been doing what I currently do for almost 31 years. I started at 15 years old, and I'm 45. I'll be 46 years old this year. I've been doing this for 30 years, guys, okay? And if you don't think there's days I wake up and I'm like, oh, my goodness. I'm like, I got to do another video, Ruby Barnes. I got to do another video. But I'm like, you know what? You do the videos. And this is what I want you to start telling yourself, man. You are the best at what you do. My buddy Tim Story, he always says, man, you are the best at what you do. And there's something. I was teaching my daughter this last night, Thomas C. Davidson. I was teaching her about taking pride in her room. And I kind of blew up on her. And I'm just like, man, take some personal pride in cleaning up. Take some personal pride in being the best. That's what I'm telling you guys. Take some personal pride. Get your pride back. Get your mojo back. Now, so how do you get it back once you've lost it? Here's what I think you do, man. You get back in the arena. You go back to beginner's mind. Right? You literally go back to beginner's mind. You get back into reading the books. You get back into going to the workshops. You get back into going to the boot camps. I'm going to a boot camp in just a few weeks in January, right? To learn and grow. I'm being coached, right? You get it back, man. And these things remind you. See, I knew that sermon on Sunday morning is going to come back to me. Pastor taught about remembering on Sunday morning, and I'm like, I just ain't getting it, man. And then, hey, today I am getting it. And I'm getting it on remembering why you are the best, remembering why people are counting on you. So there's a couple things you got to tell yourself. Number one, you got to start telling yourself, man, you are a person of interest. People are counting on you to show up, to grow up, and deliver. You are the leading authority in the world at something. It ain't just about you. You're doing this for a lot of people who are depending on you to be your best today. And so when you lose it, you got to remember how you got it. And you got to go back to doing what made you great again, guys. Okay? And at the end of the day, what makes you great is being in the arena. That's why I love the new Tom Brady documentary. It's the man in the arena. And one of the top 5 characteristics of the top 3%, top 1% is they just keep coming. David Nichols, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. They got big because goals. They just keep coming. Right? Tom Brady wanted to win that Super Bowl against the Falcons when he's with the thing because his mom was there. She was dying of cancer. He wanted her to see it. It's a big because goal. Okay, a big because goal. So, once you lose it, why did you lose it? Passion, duty, burden, commitment, right? You may be in the duty stage, you may be in the burden stage, and you got to get back to the joy. You got to get back to remembering, this is what I love about doing this. This is how I move the needle. And sometimes it's a frame of reference. Sometimes it's a person walks into your life. Sometimes a person reminds you. Sometimes something happens that opens your mind to something. Sometimes there's just something that comes along that makes you appreciate and get back into that beginner's mind, and you get it back because, man, you get in that arena, and it's boom, and boom, boom. It may take a minute, may take a week, may take a day, but you just keep going. You just keep coming, Susie. You just keep coming. And it's like, boom, that's how I got it back. You are a person of interest. Your positive energy is going to be greater than any negative energy you face today. People are counting on you to show up, to grow up, and deliver. You are the leading authority in the world at something. Okay? We don't feel our way into acting. We act our way into feeling. That's how you get it back, folks. So, best thing I did this morning, got my big booty up, Wendy. Got my big booty in that gym at 5 a.m. Didn't want to do it. Didn't feel like doing it. But by God, I did it. And about 40 minutes into it, I went, now I remember. Now I remember that feeling of why I'm doing it. Because I got to go do big things, folks. My name is Coach Burt. Look, 2022 part's over, okay? It's a new year, so let's do something, man. We should have been doing something last year, and we're going to do something today. We're going to do something next week. Don't matter what year it is, how old you are. The biggest thing is you get moving and you get started. That's the biggest thing. You overcome that inertia. So let's have a big day. Jody Beals.